my name is Pascal. Today we are going to talk about which plates to get for your home gym. If you want more information about the different plates that I'm talking about, please follow the links in the description box below, and we will walk through bumper plates, iron plates, urethane plates and competition plates. Doesn't really matter that much from which vendor you're getting them, at least for the scope of this video, because that is more about quality and price. Now I will just talk about what is the best, in my opinion, for most home gyms in terms of material that is being used. First category to talk about are bumper plates, and I think bumper plates are for most people the best possible thing they can get for a home gym. The only thing that they don't have going for themselves is that they take up a lot of real estate on your barbell. So if you are already lifting very heavy, then bumper plates might not be the best choice, because you won't get like 500-600 pounds of weight onto a barbell with just bumper plates, because they're just too thick. But that is really the only thing I personally think that speaks against bumper plates for a home gym. On the other hand, there's so many things that go in favor of them. First being the price. Like, bumper plates are usually the cheapest you can get from any vendor, because they can be made out of used tire rubber. They're very easy to process, and therefore it's great just to save per kilogram a pound. The other thing is also they can be used for overhead lifts. So if you want a bit of variation in your home gym training, then you can drop them from overhead without wrecking the floors or the barbell or the equipment that you have. So that's also great, and they can be used outside. So there's a lot to be liked about bumper plates, except from the design, because the design is usually quite bland with a few exceptions, and that they're not as durable as other plates. But I think in a home gym scenario that's also not as applicable, because you won't be using them all day round, and the real estate space that they take up on the barbell. Next up are iron plates, and iron plates are the cheapest what you can possibly get to get as much pound or kilograms into your gym per buck. So these plates are ideal for powerlifters and for people who don't drop the barbell from overhead, because they are very slim for the amount of weight that you put on the bar, and they are also very cheap. So if you want to deadlift 800 pounds on a regular basis, then iron plates are the way to go. And also a lot of people like the sound that they make when you have more than 3 plates on the bar, because you get this kind of clangy, iron metal-y kind of sound, which is really hardcore. And I do have to admit, it is cool and nice to train with iron plates. It just has really a different feel about it compared to bumper plates or competition plates. However, I personally wouldn't recommend them for a home gym. Now, there are several reasons for that. So first being corrosion. Like, iron plates are way more likely to corrode when it gets damp compared to bumper plates, and that makes them really ugly, or even a bit of a health hazard, depending on what kind of allergies you have, and maybe even breathing in mold while you're training or something like that. So that is why I personally think that these very simple iron plates, because of corrosion, are not that great. The other thing is they are also more likely to break. So if you drop them from a height, or if they crash into something, they're way more likely to chip or even to crack than bumper plates. So you run a higher risk of breaking the plates that you're working with by dropping them against something, and it will happen in a home gym scenario that the plates will go somewhere where you didn't intend them to go. The last thing against iron plates is that, for my personal opinion, they bear a higher injury risk. So what do I mean by that? Iron plates are very unforgiving when they meet with bone and skin. Bumper plates will give in a little, and therefore they won't directly scratch the surface or break a bone as lightly as iron plate that is being dropped. So if you have a home gym with kids around or dogs or even for yourself, you know, I just recently dropped a change plate on my foot, and I think personally the damage with an iron plate is always a bit more, a bit more unforgiving than with a bumper plate. So that is also something to keep in mind about iron plates. So if you want the cheapest possible way to get as much kilograms as possible, great. If you like a hardcore training and the sound of clang and bang, okay. But if you want a more versatile approach, and you know, most people don't really throw about 400 pounds on a regular basis on any lift, then bumper plates will also do and will be even more versatile and less prone to injure you or get broken than iron plates. Next group of plates are competition plates. So competition plates can come in two different flavors. One is for only lifting, the other is for powerlifting. So for powerlifting, I would call them the calibrated steel plates. But to be honest, calibrated steel plates are also competition plates just for powerlifting. Now, what is really cool about these plates is that they're very, very precise in weight. So they are manufactured to a high standard that it is only a couple of grams that they're above or below the named weight that they're on them. Whereas with bumper plates and iron plates, especially if you get them from vendors that are on the cheaper end of the scale, the variation can sometimes be 1 to 2 kilograms, which, you know, if you want to train professionally is not really ideal. But really the main reason why I like competition plates is the color coding. So they come in red, blue, green and yellow, and it just looks so much better. Of course, if that is enough to justify the really steep prices on these, because, you know, for a good competition plate set, and if you're already, you know, quite apt in lifting, you will probably pay between 1,000 to 2,000 euros or dollars on a complete set of about 200 kg. You know, some people build an entire gym for that price. So competition plates are really, really nice to use. They look nice, they feel nice. They also don't bounce as high as bumper plates when you drop them from overhead. So there are a lot of reasons of why they are great and why you should get them. But I think that is really only something for the very, very dedicated home gym user who is possibly already on a national team of powerlifting or Olympic weightlifting, and who take their gym very, very, very serious. For other people who just don't want to go to a commercial gym anymore and are just starting out, you know, bumper plates as a first iteration will do, and then competition plates might be something to aspire to in the future when you do the 2.0 version of your home gym, when you not just get the basics, but actually you make it really neat and nice. Last group to talk about are urethane plates. Now, I think urethane plates are really just for commercial gyms or for hardcore Olympic weightlifters who train like 3 to 4 hours a day in their own home gym and drop the plates consistently from overhead. The main reason to use urethane in a plate is to make it more durable, but that also drives the price up, so they're kind of in the same category as competition plates, depending, of course, vendor specific prices and all of that. But you will usually, with each vendor, pay roughly the same for urethane plates than competition plates. They come color coded, which is also nice, but really for a home gym, I think you shouldn't pay the extra bucks for that extra durability unless you're a real hardcore user. But you know, these have been designed for use in an Olympic weightlifting gym where, you know, they'll be beaten all, you know, from 9 to 5, dropped from overhead, so that they won't come apart. So that doesn't really apply to most home gym owners. So save yourself the money and default to competition plates or maybe bumper plates for your own home gym. Personally, I bought the black training plates from Rogue with colored stripes because I think they're a great compromise between competition plates and bumper plates. They are a bit more pricey, but what I'm doing here is I have very, very aspirational goals for myself and also for the gym here. So I didn't want to make it as cheap as possible. I actually intentionally tried to get the best stuff that I could possibly get for myself. And that is just how I roll. That is not the way to save money, just to say that right up front, right? But I think the black training plates from Rogue were kind of a middle approach where I'm getting the quality of competition plates with some of the benefits of regular bumper plates. Because I am running a YouTube channel here, I'm hoping that it will take off at some stage. And maybe I can do this full time. So that is why I'm paying extra effort into everything I do here, rather than just getting a den that is as cheap as possible with as much weight as possible. But again, you know, everybody's different. And I hope you find the right plates for yourself. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section and I will give you a detailed answer on what my thinking is after spending about $7,000 on this whole entire setup that you see here. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and tell your friends about my channel. Have a very nice day and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.